In this video, I'll guide you through the process of setting up a CNAME record to connect your custom domain with your Tripcart site. Don't worry, it is simpler than it sounds, and we'll break it down into easy to follow steps. By the end of this tutorial, your website will be ready to go live on your custom domain like www.yourwebsite.com. In order to set up your CNAME record, you need to have access to your domain registrar, which means from the website that you have bought your domain, you need to have access to that. If you have bought from Namecheap or GoDaddy or any other domain name provider, you need to log into that account. In my case, I have bought my domain from Namecheap. So I'm logged into Namecheap account. After you have logged into your domain provider account, you need to now go to DNS management settings to make the changes. Now, depending on what domain provider you are using, the settings can be different. In this video tutorial, I'm going to use Namecheap, but if you're using any other websites, the process is very similar, maybe a slight difference, but very similar. So what you can do is, in case you're not getting exactly like I'm going to show in the video, you can look online, different tutorials on the topic. For example, let's say you have your domain bought from GoDaddy.com. In that case, you can write your domain name provider plus CNAME record in Google. And this will give you a list of tutorials. For example, here you can see there's a tutorial here. You can also see video tutorials. Another would be you could also search on YouTube on the same topic, GoDaddy CNAME record. And this will provide you step-by-step tutorials on how to do that. Now, important thing to note here is, while this tutorial might have things to input, you need to use these details. And I'm going to show that in how to use this on Namecheap. The process will be very similar in other domain provider as well. All right, so let's set up the CNAME on Namecheap. Now, depending on the domain name provider, again, you might have to go to the server settings. And if you already have, let's say, other custom domain added, then you need to choose the basic DNS. Now, if I do custom here, for example, I will have to input something here. But let's say here or here, right? I don't have to input. So the basic DNS. Again, some might have this, some might not have this. Some might just have DNS management settings. And in that case, you can skip this process. The idea is to go to DNS management here. Now here, let's take a look what it is. So here you should be able to add records. Now, like I said earlier, in some domain providers might have this at the start, some might not have. So if you can access to this, that's perfect. Now let's take a look at how we are going to add the record. When you open your DNS management system, there might be some records already. In that case, you will need to delete records, especially if it is a record, and then add a new record. So let's do this. Now there are many records here. We're going to use CNAME because it says CNAME. Now the host is at here. Now remember, some might say host, some might say something else. Okay, but the important thing is to use at, and for the value, use the CNAME on Tripcart.com. Copy this and then paste it and then click OK. So that's the only thing that you need to do in order to set up your CNAME record on Namecheap. And the process is similar across all other domains. In case you run into any problems and you are not able to set up CNAME record, please let us know. Remember that after you have added the CNAME record, it might take anywhere between a couple of hours up to 48 hours because it takes some time to propagate your domain to the new settings. So please be patient. And if you feel that something is not working, then please contact our support team. We'd be very happy to guide you through the process. Thank you.